Okay, there's been a lot of talk about how to store your Phantom comics or comics in general. A lot of this has been aimed at Dan and his horrendous way of storing comics in these. These are just flimsy A4 sheet holders that you buy from the stationery store, probably steal from your work. Teachers, office workers, everyone does it. Good thing about them, cheap. Bad thing about them is no seal at the top, no backing board, you put them in a folder, just rubbish, just don't even bother about it. So then people go, well, you've got to put them in a bag with a board. Then there's discussion about tape. What's the best way to do it? So I thought, quick video, couple of pointers. First thing is your board. These are Ultra Pro Golden Age boards. All Ultra Pro boards, shiny side, non-shiny side. That's important. These are acid-free boards, but the shiny side is the side that you want to have your comic backing onto. And you can always easily tell that by the way it feels. The way it looks is a bit harder, but fairly clear. And also they tend to, when they stack them, they kind of bend in a certain way as well because there's so many of them. And the shiny side is normally bending out like that. Don't use your own cardboard, it's not going to be acid free, it's just going to ruin your comic. That was just hitting the filing cabinet where I store my comics, that noise. Then there's sealing versus non-sealing bags. This one is one of my older ones, 1023, and just by chance I put it in the filing cabinet. You won't be able to see that, but that's actually a promotional reprint from 1998. So there's two editions of this comic that are a reprint which they used to put in show bags. So this one has been sealed using tape. Now the problem with that is, when you can pull the comic out, the tape can get stuck on the comic. So that's why I don't like tape. But these bags are better than no bags. The reason is, bags seal over, no dust, nothing can get in, helps keep them fresh and looking good. Some people like to tuck in the flap, which I won't do on this one because it's got tape on it, into it. Does make it easy to get in and out of. These bags are standard Golden Age Ultra Pro bags, or if Brew still sell them, I know they'll sell over the bags or boards. Golden Age bags. The reason I use these ones are fairly good quality, again acid free, keeps your comic looking good. There are Mylar bags, which is a better quality of bag. Only problem to Mylar bags is way more expensive. A packet of these for 100, about 15 bucks. Boards, about 20 bucks. So you can go down to your local comic store, 35, 40 bucks, you're going to get 100. Postage, you're going to pay a bit more if you live out in the other suburbs or in the bush or in Tasmania where almost no one stocks them. This one is the first of the self-sealing type I've got. These are a Frew bag when they decide to sell them. As you can see now, self-sealing, sticky bits on the top there, down, off. Again, downside is your comic may get stuck on it, much less chance than tape. Fantastic, and all sealed away, and that was just, if you remember, just issue Frew number 700, back to the golden age of 50 cents a book. This one is 1883, The People's Plague, only came out a few weeks ago. You can probably still find that in your local newsagent or comic book store. Again, self-sealing, but this is on the golden, let's just open it up. One of the Ultra Pro Golden Age bags. The seal is actually on this side, not on the flap itself, so you can pull your comic out, easy, flick through and have a read in glorious colour. Colour from black and white, that's another conversation. Only just started using these ones for the Golden Age. I had heaps for the current day bags. Fantastic. One thing I don't like as much about the Ultra Pro ones versus the Frew is slightly different size. They're both 26 in height. These are 19 in width. These are 19.6, so you get a little bit of extra room there. Doesn't kind of feel quite as good because they're a little bit bigger than the board. On the plus side, you can fit your thicker comics in there, which is really handy for your 100 pages, which sometimes get a bit tight, and also helps when your annuals, because with the annuals sometimes I'll put them in a Golden Age bag by itself, or sometimes a Golden Age bag with a Silver Age board, which Fruit actually sell them as annual boards, but that's essentially what they are, they're Silver Age size. So, bags, boards, not crappy A4 sleeves, don't use tape, get resealing ones that are $1 extra, much neater, much tidier, better for your comics. Thank you very much.